Welcome to London, a city of nearly 9 million people and more than 2,000 years of history. In this video, we take you on a virtual tour from above, exploring the city's most well-known areas and iconic landmarks. Our journey begins with the Palace of Westminster, home to the British Parliament for over 900 years. Rebuilt after a fire in 1834, it's one of the world's most iconic examples of Gothic Revival architecture. Its tower, often called Big Ben, features a 7-meter wide clock and a bell that weighs over 13 tons, still striking every hour. Just beside Parliament stands Westminster Abbey, the coronation church of every English monarch since 1066. Over 3,000 people are buried here, including Newton, Darwin, and 17 kings and queens. It's also home to Poets' Corner, where Britain's greatest writers are remembered. Beneath the streets of Whitehall lies the Churchill War Rooms, the underground nerve center of Britain's government during World War II. From here, Churchill and his staff directed the war effort in secrecy. The rooms remain almost exactly as they were left in 1945. Just a short walk away is Downing Street, the center of the British government. Number 10 has been the official residence of the Prime Minister since 1735. Behind its modest black door lies one of the most powerful addresses in the country. St. James's Park is the oldest of London's royal parks, once used as a hunting ground by Henry VIII. Today, its lake, gardens, and tree-lined paths offer open views of Buckingham Palace and Horse Guards Parade, right in the heart of the city. At the western edge of the park stands Buckingham Palace, the official London residence of the monarch since Queen Victoria's reign. With over 700 rooms and a daily changing of the guard, it remains one of the most recognized symbols of the British monarchy. Just in front of the palace stands the Queen Victoria Memorial, a grand monument unveiled in 1911 to honor Britain's longest reigning monarch at the time. Made of white marble and gilded bronze, it reflects the imperial power of her era. We continue with Hyde Park, one of London's largest and most iconic green spaces. Once reserved for royal hunts, it's now open to all, with tree-lined paths, open water, and a long history of public gatherings and protest. Our next stop is Kensington Palace, the birthplace of Queen Victoria and now the official residence of William and Catherine, the Prince and Princess of Wales. Its surrounding gardens include formal avenues, the Italian Gardens, and the Sunken Garden, where a statue of Princess Diana now stands in quiet tribute. just south of Kensington Gardens. Two of London's most celebrated museums stand side by side. The Victoria and Albert Museum houses centuries of art, fashion, and design, while the Natural History Museum is known for its vast collection of specimens and its iconic entrance hall, home to a giant blue whale skeleton. A short walk away is the Royal Albert Hall, one of the world's most iconic concert venues. Opened in 1871 by Queen Victoria, it hosts everything from classical music and opera to rock concerts and film scores. Its circular shape and glass dome make it instantly recognizable. Next stop is Harrods, London's most famous department store, founded in 1849. Known for its luxury brands, food halls, and extravagant seasonal displays, the store occupies over 1 million square feet and attracts millions of visitors every year. Rising above the Thames, the London Eye is one of the tallest observation wheels in the world. Opened in 2000 to mark the new millennium, it offers 360-degree views of the city from 135 meters high. Each rotation takes about 30 minutes inside glass capsules designed for full visibility. We now arrive at Trafalgar Square, one of London's most recognizable public spaces. It was named after the British naval victory at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. At its center stands Nelson's Column, guarded by 4 bronze lions and framed by 2 fountains. The square has long been a site of celebration, protest, and public life. On its northern edge is the National Gallery, home to masterpieces by Van Gogh, Turner, and Da Vinci. A short distance away is Piccadilly Circus, one of London's busiest junctions and most recognizable sights. Known for its curved video screens and the Shaftesbury Memorial Fountain, it's long been a meeting point and a symbol of the city's energy and movement. Just east of the theatre district lies Covent Garden, once a produce market, now one of London's liveliest public spaces. Its 19th-century market hall, boutique shops, and daily street performances draw crowds from morning to night. Heading north, we arrive at the British Museum, one of the world's most important cultural institutions. Founded in 1753, it holds over 8 million artifacts, including the Rosetta Stone, Egyptian mummies, and treasures from every era of human history. Our journey continues with St. Paul's Cathedral, a masterpiece of English Baroque architecture. Designed by Sir Christopher Wren after the Great Fire of 1666, it has hosted royal jubilees, state funerals, and weddings. Its dome remains one of the largest in the world and a defining feature of London's skyline. On the south bank of the Thames stands Tate Modern, one of the world's leading contemporary art museums. Housed in a converted power station, it opened in 2000 and now attracts millions each year with its vast industrial spaces and thought-provoking exhibitions. Right next to it stands Shakespeare's Globe, a faithful reconstruction of the original 16th century theater where many of his plays were first performed. Built using traditional materials and techniques, it brings Elizabethan drama to life beside the Thames. We now enter the City of London, the historic and financial heart of the capital. Once the site of the Roman settlement of Londinium, its ancient street plan still shapes the streets today. This 1 square mile district is home to major banks, insurers, and trading houses, and ranks among the world's leading financial centers. Although fewer than 10,000 people live here, over 500,000 commute in every weekday. The city also operates with its own independent government, led by the Lord Mayor of London, a separate role from the Mayor of London who governs Greater London. High above the city, Horizon 22 is the UK's highest free public viewing platform. Located on the 58th floor of 22 Bishopsgate, it offers panoramic views across London, from St. Paul's and the Shard to Canary Wharf and beyond. Nearby, the Sky Garden crowns the top of 20 Fenchurch Street, better known as the Walkie-Talkie Building. This indoor public garden combines exotic plants with sweeping views of the city, all beneath a soaring glass dome. Built by William the Conqueror in 1066, the Tower of London has guarded the city for nearly 1,000 years. Once a royal palace, fortress, and prison, it held some of the most famous prisoners in English history, including Anne Boleyn, Guy Fawkes, and Elizabeth I. Today, it houses the crown jewels and is watched over by the tower's legendary ravens, said to protect the kingdom so long as they remain. Spanning the Thames beside the Tower of London, Tower Bridge is one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. Completed in 1894, its twin towers and rising bascules combine Victorian engineering with Gothic style, and it still opens for passing ships today. Built to ease congestion without blocking river traffic, it was considered an engineering marvel of its time. Inside, high-level walkways now offer panoramic views of London, while the original steam-powered machinery is preserved in the bridge's museum. Piercing the skyline at over 300 meters, the Shard is the tallest building in the United Kingdom. Designed by Renzo Piano and completed in 2012, its glass facade reflects the city below, housing offices, restaurants, and an open-air viewing gallery with panoramic views of London. Just beside it lies Borough Market, one of London's oldest and most vibrant food markets. Dating back to the 12th century, it offers fresh produce, artisanal goods, and global street food beneath its historic iron and glass roof. Set atop Greenwich Hill, the Royal Observatory marks the prime meridian, the line that divides east and west. Founded in 1675, it played a key role in the history of navigation, timekeeping, and astronomy, and gave the world Greenwich Mean Time. Near the river's bend in Greenwich stands the O2, one of the world's largest entertainment complexes. Originally built as the Millennium Dome to celebrate the year 2000, its vast white canopy spans over 365 meters, one for each day of the year. Today, it hosts concerts, sports, cinemas, and restaurants, and even offers a rooftop walk across the dome. With over 2 million visitors annually, it's a modern icon of London's cultural life. Located in northwest London, Wembley Stadium is the UK's national stadium and often called the home of football. Rebuilt in 2007 on the site of the original 1923 venue, it's where England won the 1966 World Cup and where the biggest matches in English football are still played today. With 90,000 seats, it's the largest stadium in the country and the second largest in Europe. Its 133-meter arch is the longest single-span roof structure in the world, a bold feature of the London skyline. From Champions League finals to sold-out concerts, Wembley remains a global stage. This was the final stop on our journey through London, a city defined by power, tradition, and constant change. We hope you enjoyed the tour. Thank you for watching.